Hey guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey, back with another video. Let's see here, trying to position this pretty well in my office space. I didn't want to get into any trouble, but I'm trying to do this quick video for you guys, so thank me later. I actually wanted to do a quick video response with you guys. This is more so along the lines of what would be considered the words and phrases of the week. Yes. It was quite a bit that kind of popped up thereafter that I totally forgot about that I wanted to incorporate into this week. And then there's some of the actual words and phrases that I did notice once again in regards to this week as well. But now it's, let's just say it's amplified, if you will, okay? Can't seem to get my hair to act right with the darn. So if you see me tossing it and playing with it, don't mind me. I'm just kind of going through it. Because I actually did the whole flat iron approach this morning, but yeah, we'll see how long that holds up. Anyhow, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just, it's just tea, guys, in case you're wondering, nothing else, just drinking tea. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. Okay, I think this is good. I think so. I'm gonna just make the best of it here in my office space. I guess you could say it's the corner part of my office. I would show you my desk area and all of that, but I don't know, with social media you have to be very careful. So I even had to go as far as, I don't know if you can see that board right there, covering it too, because just prefer to be private. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing if I'm gonna ever be shooting from my office. I'll just be doing things like that, just to kind of keep it neutral as much as possible, okay? So now to go ahead and jump into this, make sure I have my laptop closed off. I'm gonna leave that up actually, leave my laptop to you. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna leave that up too, okay? So, some of the words that I've noticed and phrases are as follows. And again, as I go through this list, if you may have heard, seen, dreamed, whatever the case may be, any of these words and phrases, that means this video is for you, okay? So, cartel, the word royal, clairsentient, sex trafficking, blood sacrifice, or sacrificial lamb. As you guys already know, I'm looking at my notepad, so definitely want to make sure I have everything here and I don't miss any piece. Karma, family, gang stalking, plotting, lawsuit, karmic or karmics, targeted, RICO, hacking. You heard me correctly, hacking. So if you've encountered any of this in regards to your email systems, maybe something was going on in regards to your emails that were a little bit off, or if you notice anything as far as any activity with your web search engines or anything in regards to, let's say, your bank accounts. If you notice anything off with that, and it looks like someone was kind of infiltrating in some way or another from another end, this is definitely for you. Also, if you notice anything in regards to your phone overheating, chances are it's because there is someone or a group of individuals who are actually tapped into your phone devices as well. You might want to look into that, just so you know. Forged documents. I keep seeing the word Philadelphia again. I don't know who that's for, but if you keep seeing or hearing that word, that means this is for you as well. Age gap. So there could have been a significant age gap between you and the individual. It could be maybe you and an ex, maybe you and someone in your family that you are not on good terms with. For the most part, I'm getting this feeling it's between you as the individual and the ex. In this case, whether it's an ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, you name it. ex-lover, because let's be honest, some relationships are not traditional. So some may be where there's some polyamory involved, things like that. But if it's an ex of any sort, and you guys happen to have a significant age gap, then this is for you. The post office was involved when it came to getting any type of document that you should have received. Just know they were involved. Expect a lump sum payment. Court settlement. Magic, as well as the word magnetic. Okay. Just know, going through all of this, you will be triumphant. Triumphant was another word that I saw quite heavily over the past few weeks as well. Okay. They want to apologize. Why am I not surprised? Just know that you are gaining influence. I also kept seeing the word affluence heavily as well. It's AFFLUENCE. Affluence, just to kind of sum it up, it's like in some way or another having like a high status, a high regard, if you will. Just kind of put it plainly. Feel free to dig further into that word, but yeah. Again, if you have been seeing and hearing this word, this is definitely for you. It's the word affluence. Also, I just want you guys to know, whoever this may be for, just know the feds know, which I mentioned in the previous video. I've also been seeing the words quite heavily. Government, detective, or detectives with an S. So we're gonna be talking about good and bad detectives. Also, the Secret Service is definitely involved, without a doubt. Just know that overall, the authorities, they know everything. And what's even more funny is because the other side might think they're getting away with it. Like, there is no way anyone else were doing this bullshit. They've been watched the entire time. They're sadly mistaken. And soon enough, if they haven't already started getting any notifications on it, they will soon find out. Trust me when I tell you this. And just know that people on both sides are actually having meetings about you too. Oop. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was like a confirmation or anything. That was my pen. Also, I guess this kind of ties into that whole notion of the clears, as we like to call it in the spiritual space. Just know that they know that you know. I'm talking about both sides of the spectrum, or both sides of the owl, meaning those who are, in fact, possibly coming after you, as well as those that are actually behind the scenes looking after you. They know that you know, okay? Rags to riches. That's another phrase I've been seeing quite heavily. Also, one I've been seeing for the longest, for well over a year, was actually one of my favorites. Checkmate. Another one I've been seeing quite heavily is the actual phrase offshore accounts. So there may be some accounts held offshore with money that is owed to you that they, meaning the opposing side, may have been trying to hide from you. That has been monitored as well. It's continuing to be monitored. Little do they realize, they might know now that I'm putting it in this video. So again, if you have been seeing or hearing anything along the lines pertaining to offshore accounts, this is for you. And just know that we're here. Meaning like more of the spiritual team, knowing that your spiritual team is always forever going to be with you, and they're making their presence known daily that they are here. Trust that. I've also been seeing the phrase business or unfinished business, bloodline or sacred bloodlines. And this kind of ties back into the days of old. So we're going to talk about the Knights of Templar, the Scottish Rite, the Rosicrucians, the Masons. I won't go into too much detail on those groups, but if you look into some of the details behind like how they started and why, it's pretty phenomenal stuff. It just depends. Some people might consider it boring, but if you're a bit of a history nerd like myself, it's really intriguing stuff actually, especially in regards to the Templars and the Rosicrucians, the Scottish Rites too, but I would say the top two being the Templars and the Rosicrucians in my opinion. And then of course the Masons. That's stuff I've been seeing heavily here, and you name it. Oh my gosh, I lost count the number of times I've been seeing it, hearing things pertaining to that particular sect over the past year or so. So in your case also, if you have been seeing or hearing anything pertaining to it, just know this is for you as well. So yeah, with all that being said, that is all for today's video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What are some things you guys been encountering or seeing? And also, you know, how has things been coming along on your end in terms of getting through this journey, if you will? I would like to hear from you guys. Definitely continue to message me and email me as you have been. You guys have been phenomenal with that. One thing I also wanted to point out, you might have seen that guy back there. They're doing some construction work in our parking lot area. So yeah, you're gonna probably be hearing a little bit here and there if I decide to continue doing videos here. Don't be alarmed, it's just them working away. But I wanted to say that, I do want to say hello to the new subscribers. I do see you guys joining the family. I definitely want to acknowledge you and let you know I do see you and appreciate you. Consultations are still open, so if it is something that is of interest to you, definitely do reach out to me or continue to look in my calendar to see what days and times I have available. Obviously, you can see I'm at work. So today would not be a good day. Usually it just depends on certain days throughout the week. Again, the calendar is your friend. If you have any issues scheduling on the calendar, just make sure you do reach out to me. And you can reach out to me through instant messaging or email, and then we can set up a time and date that works for us both. Also, keep in mind, for those who are not aware, I also do keynote speaking as well as motivational speaking. So if there's ever an event that you would like for me to come and speak at, in regards to your organization, by all means have someone who's the head of your organization to reach out to me, and then we can set up the details from there accordingly. So that was a mouthful, but I wanted to make sure I got this in quickly and just so I can get back to work with you guys. But as always, I am definitely sending you a love and light, and I will see you in the next video.